Welcome back. I'm Nicolbw, and this is Infinity, the FTB Infinity. So we have some, I'm not sure if I showed you guys these last time or not, the Ender Lily seeds. I've been busy looking in that direction. There's an abandoned mine. I went ahead and I was mining over there because it's a extreme hills biome. I know it doesn't look like an extreme hills biome, but it is because I've been looking for emeralds. I found an abandoned mine over there. There are 2 zombie spawners and a skeleton spawner over there. So I got a lot of those chests. There were a lot of chests in the abandoned mine. I also have been digging up some of the abysmal stone that I found in there as well. So we found a lot of these Ender Lily seeds. So I have planted them. This pig is bound and determined to kill himself on these Ender Lilies. And so that way we can get Ender Pearls like that, because seriously, you're dead. Are you not going to kill yourself? Is it just you stay at a half a heart? No, he killed himself. Okay. That pig will not. I've tried. I don't have carrots to lure him away, but I've tried punching him to get him to run away, and that wasn't working. Off to the left there, we have our animal pen over there. I have chickens, sheep, and cow in there. I've planted some cotton and some wheat. I planted the wheat so that way we can get the cows, and I have made this thing, which you probably saw on the mini map. So I have been busy. The first episode I recorded last week, when I said I wasn't going to record any episodes, I couldn't help myself and recorded, and I have worked on building this, and it's mostly in the ground, so it was a lot of digging. I went ahead and made this building guide from Open Blocks. It's really simple and easy to build and very useful. So if we look up the recipe, it's just glass and a torch, and you'll need a lever to be able to turn it off and on. You can shift right click and it will change the different shapes. It puts up ghost blocks, and then you can click on the sides to make it bigger, depending on which direction you want it bigger or smaller. The top and bottom do the height, and then the sides do the width, and according to like this side would do this width between here and there. So, and then this one would do that one and that one. So, like one side will make it bigger and then the opposite side will make it smaller, but I don't know which. You have to just test that out. So I decided on a dome shape and decided on this size. This is going to be the base in the overworld. We are going to make a Mistcraft base, and that's where our main base is going to be. So this is just going to be kind of a temporary, I don't know. And I don't know what I'm going to do for the top. I don't think I want to make it all glass, but I'm not sure what kind of blocks I'm going to use. All the blocks that I've used on the ground are chiseled cobble. So I made this golden bag of holding, and then I colored it purple. And then I used some tools. So I made this chisel. The chisel is just a piece of iron and a stick. Chisel, is it with an S, right? I don't know how to spell chisel. Apparently it's in here somewhere. Anyway, it's a piece of iron and stick, and it does get used up. There are diamond chisels, and don't know if those get used up or not, but it takes a lot to get them used up, and it's just one piece of iron and a stick. It's not that expensive. So all these blocks are made out of cobble. If you chisel cobble, let's go down and grab some cobble, and I'll show you. If you chisel cobble now, oh, of course it's raining, of course, you can get the colored cobble from Extra Utilities without having to use the dye. So I thought that was amazing. You also get the or the cobble blackstone from Mine Factory Reloaded, and then you get the chiseled stones. So that's what I used. I used the black cobblestone from Extra Utilities, and then I used the purple, the pink, and the magenta for down below. And then I used the abysmal stone for the stairs. And then after I got done, I realized I should have used carpenter's blocks, because it would have been cheaper on the stone. I wouldn't have needed so much stone, but that's okay. What I did was I mined some up over there in the mine, smelted it, and then turned it into stairs. Not that big a deal. I also used carpenter blocks. Let's see, this one is 1. If we tear this up, I put torches down below because we don't have any glowstone. So I moved it down 1 so we don't get the particle effects from the torches, and placed them randomly over. And then I had to do a couple, and I just had a couple covers left over, so I just used the colored ones instead of making new covers. So down below, oh great, they're mowing outside. Down below I used black, but I just made it straight down. I didn't want to do the dome shape underneath. And then we have the shape in the middle. I just put the colors down below because I wanted it to be something other than just plain floor, and I wasn't sure what to do. I moved all of our chests over here. I updated the chests and sorted my gem drops from my actual metal ingots. And then I turned them into gold chests. And in order to update the chests, you need an upgrade. And you'll need these upgrades. So you need to do the wood to iron chest upgrade, which is just a plank with some iron surrounding it. And then the iron, oh no, that's silver. Iron to gold, which is a piece of iron and gold. You can also use the chest instead of a wood plank. You can automatically just put the empty chest in there, the wood chest, and it'll upgrade it to iron. And you can put the iron chest in here to upgrade it to gold. That will save you 1 ingot. You can also do gold to diamond. So you only need 2 diamonds for that, but you need glass to do that. You can also go, wood to copper, and then copper to silver, and then silver to gold. Or you can go copper to iron. And then you can make diamond to crystal, which is basically just diamond chest, but it's clear and you can see the contents inside of it. These are great because they give you more space in one area. So you start out with this. You can do a double chest, which is double this. The iron ones are the double chest size. And then the gold gives you 3 more rows. And then I think the diamond gives you 3 more rows after that. I'm not sure. But here's the diamond chest or iron chest that I used for the flowers that I dug up in this area. I also moved our essence berry bushes over here, so I have been collecting these and putting them in the caches. Now the caches are super easy to use. They're just like the barrels, except they're a little cheaper. They're just 1 wood, log with some tin around it. Super cheap, and it holds 10,000 for just the first one. The hardened cache is Invar around it, or you can do the Invar and the tin all at once with the wood, and do that, and that holds 40,000. So that is definitely an upgrade from the barrels. The better, I think they're better barrels, aren't they? Barrels. These, yeah, the better barrels from Java, which takes a lot of wood. If you don't have the ingots, then this would be okay. They also, with the better barrels, you can see how much is in it. It will show you the number. This does not. It does have a bar on the front. So like these, there's more than 5,000 in there. And if you pick them up with a crescent wrench, shift click, you can pick them up, and then if you mouse over it, it will show you I have 5,808 dirt. So yay me, I have a lot of dirt from digging this up. And then so yeah, these I'm probably going to need to upgrade these two, but it'll be super easy to upgrade those. I want to make some, so let's get some wood. I think I want to make 7 of them. Let's see, we want one for sand, gravel, clay, andesite, diorite, and granite, and limestone. So yeah, that's 7. So let's do 7 of those. Do we have enough tin is my problem. Let's see, 7, 14, 28. Is that what we need? I think so. Yeah. So there we go, and they obviously don't stack. So let's put these here. And then we can get this stuff out of our inventory. Now, if you right click, and you can place them in there. If you right click with a empty hand, it places all the rest in your inventory in there. If you shift right click, it locks it. So that way, if you take all of them out, see, that's all, it will still be locked to gravel. So that's a good way if you're automating stuff to be put in and taken out of these. You can lock it so that way once it's empty, it doesn't become completely empty. So let's move these over. Let's see, we'll put that there. We'll shift click. I don't even know if these are locked, but I'll do that. But let's see. We'll do that. Let's put this sand down below with the gravel. Lock that. The diorite. There. There. And I'm going to sneeze. Okay. So there's that. That allows us more room, so that way we can cut down more trees and get more logs. Speaking of that, we are going to need to make a log tool to chop down logs, the bigger one. So I went ahead and changed this over to a tool forge. The tool forge, tool forge is right here, is blocks of iron and the seared bricks, like what we used for the smeltery and the tool station that we made before. So we turn that into a tool forge, and we are able to make the bigger tools. So it opened up all of this stuff up here we can now make. So the hammer is made, let me move that out of the way, with a hammerhead, 2 plates, and a tough tool rod. The lumber axe, which is what we want to make, we can chop down entire trees. So all we have to do is hit the bottom tree or the bottom log, and it'll knock them all down as long as it considers it a tree. Yeah. If it doesn't, then the area of effect is 3 by 3 by 3. So if you are chopping down one of those big trees that are in plain biomes, like the kinds that I usually live in, be very careful if you're using a lumber axe, because it does a 3 by 3 by 3 area, and you can really wreck your place if you accidentally use one on there. So be very careful using that. There's also the excavator, which does a 3 by 3 area for dirt, gravel, snow, anything that you would use a shovel for. It does a 3 by 3, which is amazingly awesome. And I should have used it on the dirt, but I didn't. I used my stupid stone shovel. This thing, this scythe, is really cool if you're playing with mobs. It does a 3 by 3 area of effect, and you can attack enemies, and it will do the whole thing. Any mobs in the same area at once. So like in my Material Energy 4, I had mob farms where they would come in and be located in, I'd have them funnel into the one area, so I could do a whole bunch of mobs all at once with a couple of strokes of the scythe, and they would be all dead. So I wouldn't have to sit there and keep swinging a sword. I could just use the scythe, so that is an amazing tool to use. So the hammer does a 3 by 3, which is great for mining, which I need a good hammer for mining, and I need a lumber axe for chopping down trees. I put our smeltery, I have it set up exactly like I had it set up last time, but I put it in the wall so that way it's not sticking out, it's not taking up a lot of room. I put the lava tank in here behind this, so I could easily get to it from underneath. I can wrench it to get it out of there to get more lava. I can set this up to automatically smelt my metals. In fact, I just got done doing copper. Oh man, I need a bed so I can make it stop raining. I do not have a bed, which is not good. You should always have a bed. Let's see. So if you noticed in my pouch, I do have a stone hammer. I went ahead and made one. I don't have any modifiers on it. It's just a basic stone hammer. But if you're going to go mining down below at like Y11, by the way, Y11 and was it 49? I think it was 49 are the best levels to mine at. So somebody had posted on Reddit a chart of what ores can be found in this pack at what levels. Y11 is the best for finding emeralds, diamonds, redstone, lapis, stuff like that. And then copper, tin, apatite, that kind of stuff can be found at Y49. So those are the two levels that you'll need to mine at. When you do use the stone hammer, I will show you what it does. You want to aim for the middle, and then it will do a 3 by 3 area. So you can keep going, just keep going in a row, and it's an amazing tool. Definitely don't mine without it unless you're mining in caves. Even in caves, it's pretty cool. You can do a whole bunch. Now, yay, thank you. So depending on what your hammer is made out of, that's the kind of material that you'll be able to, oh, that's another quartz. That's the kind of stuff you'll be able to mine. So this has a mining level of cobalt. So that way you'll be able to do anything. Let's see, that has the fairy hammer, has a level of cobalt. Lead has a mining level of iron. Ferrous is redstone. So you'll have to go through and see which one that you are willing to, where you have a lot of materials for to repair. We don't have any energy production yet, or else I would throw on a flux capacitor and then just use that. So let's make a I already had stuff. Let's make a lumber axe because I need one. Sorry, I have a cold, so my nose is a little clogged, stopped up, and so every once in a while I'll sound kind of nasally. So we need an axe head, a plate, a crossbar, the big one, and a tool rod. So we have the tough tool rod and the plate. We need the axe head and the crossbar. We need some more blank stencils. So we need let's see, we only need 2 of those. So we need more blank patterns. Let's get over here quicker. Okay, so we need the big one of this and the axe. So we need 1 of all of those. If you look on there, this costs 8, 3, 8, and 3. It's definitely more expensive than the smaller tools. So I'm just going to make everything out of stone because it's for trees. It's not that big a deal. It's not that important to have an amazing tool for that. So now we need to go into here, place our stuff in there. If you want to name your tool, you can click up here and name it whatever you want. So now let's show you what this does. Let's get rid of our thing. If we go over to the trees, I will show you what it does. We can now chop down whole trees at a time, which is wonderful. Ah! I moved. Don't move. So it does take durability, obviously. So if, I don't know how it acts if all of these were right next to each other. I'm not sure how that would act. Would it chop down the whole thing? I have seen these chop down really big trees. Not like being able to live in the tree, big tree, but fairly large trees. So, my goal before the next video would be to gather some more wood, probably farm up some animals. These stupid chickens, I swear I get so many eggs from these guys. Probably get some more sheep and cows, breed them, so I have some more. That way I can start getting wool and leather from them. I need to start a mine and start getting some more of that stuff. Ooh, I know what I want to do. I want to do this before leaving you guys off. Okay, so I have found emeralds. Yay! I found the emeralds. We need some wood and where is it at? I got an ender pearl from the ender lily seeds. So guess what we're gonna make? We are going to make our first peaceful table. Woo! Okay, so the way these work, I know this is getting kind of long. I was wanting to keep this episode kind of short. Okay, so the way this works, where do I want to put this? We'll put it over here, I guess. Well, yeah, we'll put it over here. You know what? We'll put it right here. Okay, so the way this works is you put a chest next to the peaceful table, and I'll probably upgrade the chest to like iron or gold or something. And then you need to put in a sword. Let's do, I don't think the tinker swords work. You know what? Let's just do a ruby sword. For now. Yay, we have one stick left. Okay. So if we put this in there, it will now occasionally spawn a mob, use up the durability of the sword, and we'll get the drops from it. Depending on where you have the peaceful table, that's the kind of mobs you will get. If you put this in the nether, just in the regular nether, you will get ghast, you will get pigmen, and any other crazy mobs that are in the pack. If you put it in the nether at a fortress, you will get blaze, you will get wither skeletons and their heads, and you will get pigmen, and I don't think I've ever gotten a ghast in when I put it in there. I usually do 2 in the nether, 1 in the regular nether and 1 on the fortress. And I try to put them close together so I can chunk load it at the same time. So I'll find a piece of the fortress that's right next to the regular nether and have them together. And you'll definitely want to make sure you chunk load it, and you'll want to keep the swords. Oh my gosh, that scared me. I wasn't expecting it right then. You'll want to keep swords in there. So I usually put quite a bit of swords in there, like anywhere from 6 to 9 swords in at the same time. So I can just leave it, set it, and forget it, and I don't have to check it that often. But you'll want to make sure you check them so that way you can keep it updated. But that's a very good way to get the mob drops. I also have a way to automate it, and but we'll get to that later. We can't do that now. Not yet anyway. Let's see. Yeah, so what I'm not sure about, and I'll have to test this out. No, we can. No, maybe not. I don't know. I'm not sure if you can put 2 chests next to it and it will do double duty, or I know before I've put 1 chest in the middle, surrounded it by peaceful tables, and automated putting stone swords in there because the stone swords were cheap because I had a lot of stone and wood. And each table will work and use up the stone tools. That's a good way to do it as well. So I'll have to test out doing the double chests or the 2 chests and see if that works as well. So that's that for this episode. I feel like I'm so thrilled to have started this series. I'm sorry the last episode I was kind of quiet and kind of reserved, but I was trying to be quiet because my family was still asleep and it was early in the morning. But now they're back to school and back to work, and I can be as loud as I want, and I don't have to be quiet anymore. And I'm excited. We're going to have so much fun. I'm going to do so much stuff in this series. I'm also thinking about doing another series as well in alternating episodes, or I'm not sure of the schedule that I'll do with that, and maybe doing Sky Factory too, because so many of you want me to do that. And I've kind of been thinking about it on my own anyway. I don't know. It just feels kind of like Agrarian Skies, but without the book. And I don't know. I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do. But I will definitely keep you guys updated on that. But for now, I'm going to concentrate on mining. I'm going to get some more supplies and some more materials, get the metals smelted up, so that way the next time we can get started on machines and energy production and get going on that, because once that gets going, we'll be able to start taking off a lot better, and then we will get to getting our own world, and it's just going to take off. It's going to take off. And I already have plans and ideas for what our buildings are going to look like and what I'm going to do for each different thing and my power sources. I have everything already planned out. Okay, I'm going to go. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. Make sure you give me a thumbs up, like it if you can, share the video with your friends, subscribe to me if you're new, and go back and check out my old episodes. I'm not ashamed. Some people are. I'm not. Check it out. And I will catch you guys next time. Bye-bye.